Welcome to Golden Gate Media, your gateway to innovative multimedia. We create captivating experiences that elevate your brand. Photo and video production, social media management, content creation, digital marketing, event promotion, and media relations. Unlock the potential of your brand. Contact us today and step into the world of innovative multimedia. Macro Financial, your financial solutions made simple. At Macro Financial, we understand the importance of offering assistance when you need it most. Personal loans, emergency loans, first-time home buyer deposits, and fly now, pay later options. Get the support you need. Macro Financials, empowering your financial journey.
In a world that never stops, find solace in moments designed for you, where every touch is a gentle reminder to breathe, to let go. Here, amidst tranquility, discover the power of renewal. Unwind, release, and embrace the art of relaxation. Come visit us and discover your haven of inner peace. Welcome to your sanctuary. FAM, Health and Wellness.
I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Fucking my posters, say now, they be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah. Heard them lanes was talking and we don't pay that no mind.
The views and opinions expressed in this show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of AG and Associates, its subsidiaries, or its affiliates. We value diverse perspectives and open discussion, fostering a platform for thoughtful conversation.
Hello, and welcome back to All Good, the talk show where positivity and the essence of goodness is at the heart of what we do. I'm Abby.
And I'm Jem, ready to double the inspiration and double the joy, creating an even brighter vibe on the All Good show.
Once again, Jam, here we are. Now, tell me, I know you visited Japan, so what's Japan looks like?
Japan has changed so much over the years, and now, like we were expecting, the sushi train.
Correct, yes.
Now it's a speed bullet.
What?
Yes.
So it's like a train thing that's just coming into you?
Yes, just for you specifically. I think like with COVID, they also made a lot of adjustments. So please come and visit Japan. Still so beautiful.
Amazing. Still on my bucket list on the 2024, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever watching now locally, internationally. If we have viewers in Japan, expect us to be there. And who knows, we might be taping a show there in Japan. So keep watching.
True. Do you know that the specific shop I went to, we had a Filipina girl working the counter, and she surprised me by saying she does watch the All Good show. So thank you so much, Jen. Keep watching.
Shout out Jen in Japan, and we have a lot of international viewers as well. So keep watching, because one of these days we might travel and shoot a show from where you are. So DM us. You know how to connect with us.
And it's about that time. Let's dive into some uplifting news from around the globe. Bring it on, Glorife.
Alberta introduces tourism and hospitality immigration stream. Alberta's government announced the launch of a new immigration stream on March 1st to strengthen the province's tourism and hospitality sector by addressing labor shortages and challenges. The Tourism and Hospitality Stream, part of the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program AAIP, aims to fill labor gaps and foster industry growth. With 32 million person visas in 2022 and over 80,000 jobs supported, Alberta plays a vital role in Canada's tourism. In 2022, Alberta's tourism saw a $10.7 billion surge, marking a $600 million increase from pre-pandemic levels. This growth signals a robust recovery from the global health crisis, and eligibility for the program requires a valid full-time job offer from an approved employer in the tourism sector. This strategic approach directs skilled workers where they're most needed, supporting businesses and enhancing service quality. Launching this new stream demonstrates Alberta's commitment to economic resilience and sustainable growth. For further information, visit the province's official website, alberta.ca. Nova Scotia community saves dolphins. Residents of Digby, Nova Scotia joined forces with local authorities to rescue a pod of dolphins stranded on a mudflat on Friday afternoon. The rescue effort unfolded when Linda Grucock, who was running errands, spotted some movement in the water while overlooking the bay area known as Joggins. With binoculars, Grucock realized that a pod of dolphins was in distress, some appearing to be beached as the tide receded. Grucock contacted the Marine Animal Response Society, MARS, and rallied friends and community members to form a rescue team. Social media played a crucial role in spreading the word and mobilizing additional volunteers to assist in moving the stranded dolphins back to the water. The local fire department praised the rescue as truly a community effort and expressed gratitude to all participants. MARS, unable to dispatch personnel due to limited daylight, provided remote guidance on safely handling the animals. Grucock expressed her lifelong affinity for dolphins and reflected on the remarkable unity and compassion witnessed during the rescue. That's it for Global News. Back to you, Miss Abby and Jen.
Thank you for the news updates, Glorife.
Before introducing our guest for this episode, we have something for our live viewers, of course, locally and internationally. It's the Amazing
Giveaway!
As a token of our immense gratitude for your incredible support, we're thrilled to announce an amazing giveaway just for you. We're giving away Seafood City gift cards to lucky viewers who follow these simple steps. Like and follow our Facebook page, A&G Associates. Hit that share button on this live video to spread the love. Tag or mention 3 of your friends in the comment section below. It's that easy. Follow all 3 mechanics and you'll be in the running to win an awesome Seafood City gift card. But wait, to our international viewers, we haven't forgotten you. Here's your chance to win an incredible prize as well. The person who shares this video the most will be our lucky international giveaway winner. So remember to follow all 3 mechanics and spread the word to increase your chances of winning. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to win big in our amazing giveaway.
Be sure to follow the mechanics to qualify. Exciting prizes are up for grabs, brought to you by our sponsors in partnership with Golden Gate Media that provides the following services.
Oh my goodness. So social media management, come on you guys, web design and development as well, photo and video production, this is my favorite, is the digital content creation.
Indeed.
So what are you waiting for? DM Golden Gate Production, you can find them in all social media platforms, connect with them so that they could be able to provide you with whatever you need in your business.
Yes. And now let us start to introduce this amazing guest that we have. If you are looking for a home,
Yes.
what kind of person would you need?
It would be a trustworthy person. It would be someone that listens to me, knows what I want. You know me so well. I'm
Yes.
hard to please, people. I'm hard to please. So you need to make it sure that you trust this person and a person that respects your decision. Because you know in real estate, you know what happens, Jem, right?
And exactly, there's a lot of sweet talkers out there, and there's a lot of people who don't listen in the business.
Exactly.
And the amazing thing about this young gentleman is he's a double hitter. He's a mechanical engineer, so
Yes.
it's a plus, right? To know something extra about homes.
Exactly.
And he is a licensed real estate provider.
Professional.
There you go.
In the city of Calgary. If not, his name is a red wind flying right across Canada. If you're paying attention into the industry of real estate, ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to welcome our guest for today's episode, Mr. Eric Blas.
Yes!
Hey.
Hello, Eric.
What's
Welcome
up,
to the
How's it
show.
going? How are you? Pleasure to meet you.
It's going. Come on.
Over here?
See,
Yes, on the blue hot seat, we call it.
Okay, all right.
So, I know everybody, you're already so interested to listen to his story, but before
Yes.
we hear our guest's fascinating insights, let's take a short breather and stay with us to witness our guest in the spotlight. We'll be right back with more from
All good.
In a world that never stops, find solace in moments designed for you, where every touch is a gentle reminder to breathe, to let go. Here, amidst tranquility, discover the power of renewal. Unwind, release, and embrace the art of relaxation. Come visit us and discover your haven of inner peace. Welcome to your sanctuary, FAM, Health and Wellness.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound. Fucking my posters, say now, I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Fucking my posters, say now, they be lost in the sauce, yeah. Took a loss, that's your loss, yeah. Had to get my point across, yeah. Heard them lasers talking now and we don't pay that no mind.
Welcome to Golden Gate Media, your gateway to innovative multimedia. We create captivating experiences that elevate your brand. Photo and video production, social media management, content creation, digital marketing, event promotion, and media relations. Unlock the potential of your brand. Contact us today and step into the world of innovative multimedia.
And we're back with All Good Season 2. Let's continue our conversation with our special guest for today, Jem.
Yes. So, first question is, how did you get to start in this business?
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get that started. So before real estate, I was a project manager. So I used to work in HVAC design and the construction
Oh,
side.
yes.
So, again, designing red marks, you're working 80-hour weeks. At the end of the day, it's overwhelming, especially when you have kids.
It does, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And I had a 2-year-old at the time when I got it started, maybe 2 or 3. But yeah, long story short, I realized that the reason why I became a project manager earlier on in my age was that I really know how to connect with people,
Yes.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So I listen and not just by the good looks, but I did work a lot with interior designers and stuff like that. No, I'm just kidding. I lied.
There we have it.
No, I'm just kidding.
We highlighted the secret of Eric Blas, and that is good looks.
No.
Yes.
I'm kidding. No, I'll stop you there. But long story short, I tend to communicate with people a lot easier. Again, I just met you guys, and I've known you guys for years. You know, you guys created an empire, and I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Right? And again, long story short, I noticed that there is a gap in that Filipino connections with real estate.
Indeed.
Transaction.
Agreed.
It's just a transaction.
Exactly. Yeah.
Long story short, I had my wife was like, "Hey, you know, I think you'd be fit."
Yeah.
My aunt became my ninang to my wedding. Is also a very known mortgage broker.
I love it. Yeah.
And long story short, we had this conversation. You know, I put myself in a position where, like, look, it's now or never. I can't be a designer or, you know, working a Monday 8 to 5 job.
Yeah.
And I decided, hey, let's go back to the lab, go back to school. You know, completely, you know.
Starting clean slate.
Yeah, clean slate.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how we do it all the time, right? Just kind of just put yourself together and, you know, have this new adventure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I like when you said that because, you know, a lot of successful people, and I know our viewers can attest to this as well, is that those successful people are people that are risk takers. And, you know, they don't even see the end of the tunnel yet, but somehow they jump into the cliff because they know it's worth it.
It's starting to make me laugh because I'm thinking about like how similar you guys are. Like when
Well, you're good looking too, so you're good.
Wow. High five to that.
There you go. I'm just.
So when we were starting,
I'm not good. You're good. You're good.
when we were
They
starting,
know, Eric. They know.
Oh, okay. I mean, I see you everywhere, so.
when we were starting the business, she was the one who wanted the change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
She is so similar to you. Like
Yeah.
she didn't want to do that 8 to 5 grind.
No.
Working to make millions for other people. She was like,
Exactly.
let's go into business. I, on the other hand, she just bullied me into quitting. Please.
Forced it.
Yeah.
Forced it.
Yeah.
But then the beauty of that, though, and I'm pretty sure Eric can attest to this as well, is that the moment that you understand the risk that you're taking,
Yeah.
it definitely will clear out the path for you and the way for you to see exactly where you're going. So you started that, you know, you get together with your aunt, with your wife, that this is the first, you know, good thing that you will do.
and it's-
You're a fit for this.
It's not. It's just my aunt, and you know, I think it's prayers to God. I honestly believe that before I do anything, I put a position like, kaya ba natin, Lord? You know, I always pray.
Exactly.
Nice.
Put myself in a position where, like, you know, I surrender to Him, and God always has a plan.
I like that. When you say surrender everything to Him, you know, a lot of people, when people see me and Jem right now, you know, the least thing that they would think about us is that we're religious. We are.
Yeah.
We go to church. I teach Sunday school, for crying out loud, and nobody even believed that. You know what I mean? But putting that trust into the Almighty Being, in directing you to the goal that you're trying to do, really is beyond any power that you could be able to find in this earth.
Absolutely, and that's where you get the answers.
Exactly. Okay. Now, Eric Blas, so you have started an empire as well. So tell us, how did you?
Why are you laughing?
I didn't build an empire. I'm
You
not-
did.
No,
You are.
You are the empire.
Yes.
Eric Blas is the empire.
Yes.
So tell us, you finally figured that one out. You surrendered to the mighty being.
Yeah.
What else? What are the other ingredients that you put into this success that make Eric Blas now?
Well, at the same time, you're obviously praying to God, but you also put in the work. Right? You put in the work.
Yeah.
In the end of the day, yes, I was working 80-hour weeks at my old job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I put in the 80 hours weeks
Yeah.
that I had when I started off. Right? Again, there's no blueprint in real estate. Again, starting out a business.
Listen up, viewers. Say
All
that
those
again.
who-
Say that
there's
again,
no
Eric.
blueprint.
Yes.
There is no blueprint. Is that what you want me to say?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Again, you have to, you know, educate yourself, and the first thing that I always tell to even into my clients, right, even when they move to Canada,
Yeah.
education is key to move up, right? Constant education.
yes,
And
indeed.
so I hired coaches. I hired, I grabbed mentors from one of the top realtors in Calgary, Canada, and Vancouver,
Yeah.
and I connect with them.
Yeah.
Right, and I would go out of my way.
Yeah.
I'd fly out to Vancouver just so I can talk to this person for a couple hours to get some
learn.
guidance.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, in the end of the day, and it's just a constant education, and it was tough because when I reached out, to, again, it's not all the Filipino realtors in Calgary, but the and one thing that I always tend to change was, you know, for example, if you were the realtor I was talking to,
Yeah.
Ate, I want to be a realtor. The first thing they say,
Mahirap.
yeah,
Wag na.
and that hurts me because at the end of the day, I mean, like, there's always new realtors coming in, and I always tell them, like, look, in the end of the day, I can guide you, I can give you some education. It's just the work that you put in.
Exactly.
Right? Just with my coaches
Yes.
as well too, right?
Exactly, yeah.
My coaches will give you the blueprint,
Yeah.
and you know, and that's where you decide to build your own empire or empire.
Yeah.
Right? But again, long story short, you know, I got really busy.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't been to the real estate game for a very long time since 2019.
Look at you. 2019, right? It's not COVID.
So another COVID baby
Yeah.
business.
yeah.
Yeah, COVID, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I sold my first house in 2 weeks, and then from then on, I reached out to my sphere of influence. I spoke to everyone, you know, even the people I haven't spoke to. But at the same time, I've noticed my business really flourish when I actually provide service, what they're
Yes.
looking for.
There you go.
Yes.
Even if it's, you know, you sold, congratulations, Ate Abby, you got a
Yeah.
new house.
Yeah.
Follow up with you in 2 weeks. Hey, Ate Abby, how's it going? Let me know if there's anything else that you can help. It doesn't have to be real estate related.
No.
It doesn't. It's just being a good person in general.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes. Sustainability of that service that you had provided.
Yeah.
Because a lot of realtors, when they sold you a house,
They forget you. They forget you. After
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
business done.
Yes, they
It's
will proceed for the next
goodbye.
victim.
Yes.
The next victim. No, you know what? I can't say that to all realtors. You know, I have really good realtor friends.
That's good.
I cannot. I look at real estate as a community, not a competition.
Yeah.
And I never look at it in that sense. I'll never badmouth anyone. I'll never say anything about these realtors.
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit me in any way.
Yes. You know
Right?
what, Eric? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I will say the hard words for you.
Yeah.
Okay. In the Philippine community, we are so divided, you know, and there are part of the population in the Filipino community that are really the real successful people that are willing to share
The
and to
information,
coach and
yes.
to guide the people that are wanting to be successful as
Grow
well.
together, to
Exactly.
collaborate.
And to flourish
Yes.
together. However, it pains me to say this, and I'm looking at the camera right now and I'm saying this, is that it pains me to say that even in our Filipino community, there's still that percentage of these people that when they are successful, they wanted it to keep it themselves. And when someone into the community rises up to the top, or even barely starting up, they try to shut
They're
that
so
person down.
competitive. Yeah.
Because they look at it as a competition, like what you said.
But Ate Abby, I'll cut you off there as well
Yes.
too. Just brush it off. At the end of the day.
Agree.
Yes.
And
Just
that's
brush it
what
off
we
at the end of the
do,
day. If you have
yeah.
they have that mindset, there's you don't have to put them in the line of that they're the type of person they are.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
just let your business go straight on.
Yeah.
You focus on that business.
Yeah.
You focus on the people, your loved ones. 'Cause
Exactly.
You do this because of
Yes.
obviously your loved ones and the people that's
The
around
family
you.
around
Your family
you.
around.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
We work hard for our families.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the whole game for it.
Yeah.
And how I kind of look at that is that, yes, there is a group, but you know, in the end of the day, you know, Tim told me not to say any profanity, but you know, just fuck it.
Yes.
You know, in the end of the day,
Beep.
just doesn't really matter because
It
at
doesn't.
the end of the day, if you kind of just look straight
Yes.
and you have your focus. And your focus is to help the Filipino community, and that's how I always look at it, and that's how my
Good
business
for
has
you.
never changed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I see
tell
no
us-
color.
Yeah, and
I see the color.
my next question
Yeah.
is, what is your why? What is the deeper reason that you do this?
The deeper person.
Yeah.
My why.
Yes. What
Yeah.
is your why?
You know what? It actually feels good because again, in real estate, you know, it makes you. I can't describe it. There's a pursuit of happiness when someone takes possession of their first home. There's a
I can
pursuit of
only
happiness
imagine.
that
Yeah, I can
you know,
only
and
imagine.
I get that high.
Yes.
Bear in mind, I don't do drugs, but I get this high and this enjoyment that, you know, especially when someone who moved to Canada, you know, 2022, 2019, when even people from work permit that are paying for $2,500 per rent, and they get their first property, and then you see them and. You know, and a lot of realtors and a lot of people, it's like, why do you buy all these lavish gifts? Well, no, because it's fun, right? Like you give them a surprise, you give them this.
Returning it back. Yeah.
Well, it's just more of like, you know, let me help you. Let me help you for something little.
Yeah.
And yeah, that there is that, and at the same time, my number one why is to be a servant to God, right? Like,
I like that,
if
yeah.
I can provide good service and help people, it also benefits my family as well too.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to cut you off earlier, Ate, and I apologize.
Don't be, because this is why
this
we
is
do
a good
this.
debate, people.
This is why we do this, because we wanted to educate our viewers, knowing that there's always two sides of the story and there's a justification for that.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter that when you are different in opinion, that you can't collaborate.
Yeah.
Meaning
Yes.
it's all about development for both
Indeed.
parties in here. And that's exactly what we do at Agent Associates, that we have this mantra, me and Jam, that if we go somewhere else and we are the smartest people in the room, we
We're
are
in the wrong room.
We are the learners in every room that we
Yes.
go. So don't apologize, because it's always a learning pattern for us. My next question for you is that what makes you unique with all the real estate and realtors? Let's just say per se in Calgary, what makes Eric Blas unique?
Different. Yeah.
Different.
So first off, I like collaboration, right? So I have a team of agents that I work with me. At the same time, they have the same mindset as me, right?
like
When
that.
we're looking at a property, the house sells itself.
Yes.
The house sells itself. You don't even need a realtor in the end of the day. You go to a new build
Yeah.
and you tell them that this is the house that I want, or a resale home.
Yeah.
The house sells itself in the end of the day.
Yeah.
My job is to advise you what's wrong with the property.
Exactly.
So that
Wow, that's unique.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with the property?
It's not what's good for the property, so you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
what's wrong with it? Like,
Yeah.
So that way, 6 months down the road, and again, I do work with a lot of Filipino community, and again, it's the blame game that comes in play.
Yes,
So
yes.
6 months down the road, na ate, or kuya, this is,
Yeah.
or Brad,
May leak dito.
there's, you are aware about that property and you're okay with it.
Yeah.
So I always tell my clients, wait, look, first off, we're never doing no condition offers. Doesn't
Yes.
make sense. There's always gonna be an inspection.
Always something wrong.
Even if there's five,
Yes,
six
something
offers,
new.
Yes, yes.
right? In the table. Always put a home inspection. Doesn't really matter. And I work with one of the best mortgage. For me,
Yes.
I think she's one of the best mortgage brokers
Yeah.
out there. And there's times that I can be confident of not putting a finance condition, but I still have the home inspection to still walk away.
Of course.
Because again, whenever you're writing a purchase contract, you always
Yeah.
have to put a deposit.
Always.
Right?
Yes.
And it never happened to me. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Over there.
Yeah.
Wood.
Yeah, that's wood under.
Yeah, that's another. There's never an incident with my clients that they've ever lost a deposit. There's always a win-win.
That's
And-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, collaboration with, and so on with my lawyers. The lawyers I choose, and I had at one point I had a lot of lawyers that would want my business because again I tend to
Yeah.
sell quite a bit of properties each month. And the lawyers I want to make sure is the one that will fight for you.
Of course.
Yes.
Where I do my pre-possession walkthrough the day of possession, just in case of anything happens.
Yeah.
And my lawyers would be like, okay, there's a holdback here, or there's an issue with this property, and they'll fight for you. So that's one of the things that, unique, but at the same time, this is just development from over the years.
Exactly.
Right.
And also the way that you know the craft of the real estate, because only few would take time to dive into that and to look at the finest prints of real estate, like what you're doing right now. I think there was a year in Calgary wherein the real estate
Market
was so high and a lot of people wants to be a realtor.
Yeah.
I know we have that year before, and then suddenly you would just see handpicked few that are really making it into the market of the real estate. It's because they didn't prepare for what's really for the long haul of this career that they
Yes.
have chosen to go to. And sometimes that is what is missing into the Filipino community. Because if they would see something that is booming and stuff like that, everybody wants to do it.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the herd effect. What was that called again?
Yes,
Yes,
it's
yes,
a
it's the
herd
herd
mentality.
Herd mentality.
Yes, yes.
Everybody wants to do what is in
Yes.
right now. Real estate is trending,
Yes,
and
let's
so
all be the
on.
realtors.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's exactly that herd mentality. You buy when you're ready. There's no time when you're buying a house.
No.
That's good.
It's not about, I always tell this to all my clients, right? It's time. It's not about timing the market. It's
Yes.
time in the market.
Exactly. Yes.
So if it's right for you when you have that feeling, right?
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
It has to be perfect. And I think maybe that's why you get the high out of it. You know, it's the same high we get in graduation.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there you
When
go.
we
right?
see people
Yes.
succeed in their
Hundreds
goals
of
and their
them.
plans,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's one of the major goals of a person, right? To own a home.
Yes. So if I would ask you, what would be your advice to people that are looking or preparing right now to buy their first property?
Your first step is getting a pre-approval.
A pre-approval, okay.
Even if you're not ready, even if you don't even have money saved.
Yeah.
The reason is think of it as just like you're putting your address with your let's just say you're heading to Chinook and you're putting in Google Maps.
Correct, yes,
Yes.
yes, yeah.
At least you know it'll take you 20 minutes to get
To get there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Just like a pre-approval, it kind of
Yeah.
gives you the guidance of okay, this is what I need. This is the this is the
This is how
the amount of
much.
money
Yeah.
I
This
need.
is how much the bank wants to
credit
give.
score,
Yeah.
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and all
Yeah.
these things. And again, Jillian, which is my go-to mortgage broker, you should have her in the show because
Oh, okay.
Jillian, you guys, Jillian.
So again, Jillian Cortez will kind of guide you from start to finish, even if you're not ready.
Yeah.
So at least you know what you're going to prepare yourself to.
Correct, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So that's how we look at getting a pre-approval. Again, it's not timing the market; it's time in the market. Don't ever put yourself in a position when you get a pre-approval and your pre-approval is short to what
Yeah.
you're expecting.
Yeah.
Start small, and that's what I did. Right. Long story short, I started small, kept my properties, bought more properties as we kept
Grow,
going. Even
yeah.
before real estate, when I started real estate, I just let it grow. I just let it sit, and it just appreciates over time. And may pamana na ako.
Yeah, see, you're
Yes.
set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not set, but I mean, we have goals in mind.
Of course,
Right.
yes. And that goal changes.
Yeah, absolutely, you're absolutely right.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely right.
When you reach that milestone, and this is why me and Jem has always had this kind of meetings because she
these
was told me
people.
she told me yesterday like my goal is done in 2 years. You know that,
Yeah.
and you're the
Yeah.
only reason why I'm setting up these new goals.
It's like moving the finish line every time I'm about to reach it, right? So
Well, it's good, right? Life's short.
you can
Life
talk.
is short. Life is short.
We're alike.
Yeah, life is short.
And
Right?
her mantra is you only live once. So I always go back to her YOLO whenever I move the
Drake
finish
is my
line.
mantra. Yeah,
Oh, Drake.
Drake. Yeah, Drake.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
You only live once. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it. So, okay, so get a pre-approval and then what's next? So just use that pre-approval as the roadmap.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And then hire a real estate agent that you can trust, right?
Hurry him.
Yes, Eric Blas.
In the end of the day, they have to work together,
Indeed.
right?
Yes.
It's not just a one-way transaction that just because I'm in this interview
Yeah.
doesn't mean you have to go to me. It's
Exactly.
more what works best for you, right?
Yeah.
Again, like this is
It's
There's-
finding the right fit.
it's finding the right fit, right?
Have you ever experienced like for example, someone comes to you and then they ask for your services and then suddenly you know that this person, this client is not a fit for you. How do you deal with that? Because Jem and I had been in so many different cases like that, and it's so awkward sometimes to say, how did you redirect that client?
Drop it before it burns,
I love it.
right? In the end of the day,
Yeah.
you tell them like,
Yeah.
Brad, ate, kuya, or this is not a good fit. In the
It's
end of
not
the day.
working.
It's not
Yes.
working.
Okay.
Because I am very blunt. I'll tell you what's wrong with that property.
Yes.
And if I don't like it,
Why do you like it?
why do you like it? Just because it's in your price budget? Is
Yes.
it because of this and that?
Yeah.
But here, like I'll give you a great example. I had a client. We sold their property. They were working with a different realtor. But right at the get-go, I told them, like, look, I would have never sold you this house. Why? Because there's a gas station behind it.
Wow.
Right? Why is that a big issue?
It is water pollutants, everything. Yeah.
Well, it's such high traffic, so theft is quite common.
Yeah.
Right? So in the end of the day, like when the clients don't listen to you based on your expertise,
Yeah.
you're better off dropping them because in the end of the day, your
It's
health
not worth
matters.
it.
Your
Yeah.
health matters. Your
Yes.
stress matters.
Yes.
And we want to provide you the service,
Yeah.
and we'll make sure we'll give you that service if we work together as a team.
Agreed. Yes,
Right?
agreed. So, like for example, if you are still, we have viewers in here that are real estate agents that are wanting to come and join the Eric Blas Empire. How do they connect
contact
with
you.
you? How will they connect with you? Don't be shy.
You know, in the end, like for realtors? you mean?
Yes, for realtors,
Yeah,
yes.
I would love to connect with them.
Yeah.
I sit down with all the realtors all the time, how we can, develop better service to our clients. You can contact me at 403-763-9130. You could shoot me a text, call me, message me anytime. You can actually see my name when you look up Filipino Realtor on Google.
Your name comes up.
My name comes up.
Yes.
Great SEO marketing.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Who is your marketer?
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that after the show. Shout out to Tatiana.
So I think we've already reached that portion where we are now going into the more exciting part of the show, the all-out game.
Exactly. So, surprise, surprise, Eric. We will have to know you better. Our viewers will have to know you better as well. So, we're going to play you a little bit of a game here at All Good. And we will definitely, give you the dynamics. As we move to the next segment, let's take a moment for a short commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll return shortly with more of All Good.
Macro Financial, your financial solutions made simple. At Macro Financial, we understand the importance of offering assistance when you need it most. Personal loans, emergency loans, first-time home buyer deposits, and fly now, pay later options. Get the support you need. Macro Financials, empowering your financial journey. Welcome to Golden Gate Media, your gateway to innovative multimedia. We create captivating experiences that elevate your brand. Photo and video production, social media management, content creation, digital marketing, event promotion, and media relations. Unlock the potential of your brand. Contact us today and step into the world of innovative multimedia.
Welcome back to the All Good. Following this short break, we would like to give a special shout out to our sponsors, of course, Fam Health and Wellness, the people who keep us all relaxed.
Yes.
Chev Fashion and Lux, the people who make us carry those wonderful bags. And Garage 111 Performance that keeps all our cars smooth running. And now we're gearing up for the much anticipated highlight, the All Out Game.
Here we go. So, all out game, but we call it All Good or No Good. So, Eric,
All good.
you will be holding that placard over there. So, one side is all good, the other side is no good.
Okay.
Jem and I will be reading, a statement, a word, and just answer us by saying all good or no good.
No good.
All
Okay.
right, I'll take the first set. Mortgage.
All good?
One bedroom.
All good?
One washroom.
All good?
5 kids.
All good.
Backyards instead of front yards.
Backyard, both, all good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Bungalows or townhouses?
Oh, bungalows or townhouses?
Townhouses,
Is
yes.
that a choice
Yes.
or is that
Both.
both?
Both.
Good,
Okay.
yeah.
Feng Shui. Like you
Oh,
know.
all good. big on feng shui.
love it.
So I'll
Okay.
give you an example.
Okay.
I always tell my clients if their house is right here in the middle
Yes.
on this T intersection, we'll never buy it.
Wow.
Why is that? Explain it.
It's just like bad energy coming to you. There's
Bad
always
omen.
traffic, bad omen,
Ah.
right? So it's a big red flag for me. Again,
I love
it's
it.
so bad. It's so bad because I always tell like my clients would actually take this advice, and you know what, there's reasons why we have all these. Our grandmother's tales or like.
Of course, yes,
feng
yes,
shui,
yes, yes,
because
yes, yes.
There's a reason behind it.
Yes.
And you're better off listening to those stories than to just avoid it.
A preventative.
Yeah, preventative.
Yes,
right?
yes. All right. Next thing. Attend a hockey game solo in person.
All good.
All good?
Oh, good.
Pets.
Have
Yeah.
fun by yourself.
Pets.
yourself.
Pets.
All good.
You like pets?
Yeah.
House with no garage.
All good.
Even in Calgary?
You know, in the end of the day, how it works is that you need to start off somewhere.
Exactly.
You need to start off somewhere. You can't expect yourself to get a 3,000 square foot home, right? Like little steps, right? So
Gotcha. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yes.
Right?
Property investment.
All good.
All good.
Just as long as you have liquid.
Exactly. If you don't have liquid, don't.
Don't.
Got it. Vacation every year.
Oh yes.
Yes. We all wish that.
needed.
Yes.
Much needed.
Joint account. This is
All good.
husband and wife. Family planning.
All good.
All good. Cruise travels.
All good.
Yeah. Sleepovers.
No good.
No good.
Yeah.
No good.
Unfurnished basement.
All good.
All good. Digital advertising.
All good.
All good. Yeah. McDonald's.
All good. I love McDonald's.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Look at me. I
Yes.
gained 20 pounds.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Ice cream.
All good.
Perfect. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jem's turn.
My turn. Betting on the lottery.
All good.
Why not?
Why not? It's $5, $6.
Texting the clients.
Sorry?
Text.
Texting.
Texting your clients? Absolutely. All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Triple garage.
All good.
Oh, yes, please.
I love it.
Building own homes.
All good. All good.
Buying foreclosed homes.
Ooh, that's
Closures.
it's really iffy.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Especially in the market we're in, we're about a 72 absorption rate. So when
Yes.
you list a property, they'll definitely sell.
Exactly.
Right? So how foreclosure work is obviously there's a default, a mortgage, and
Yes.
so all several factors.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
There's a stigma where everybody thinks that foreclosure is a good deal, but
Yeah.
really it's maybe 10-20% below market value.
Yes.
But when you have,
1 million
things.
person A,
conditions.
well, not just that. It's just you have client A, client B, client C, and all these realtors gathering up for this one property where there's actually another property that's worth probably 30 grand more, or
Exactly.
40 grand more, and you're going there. It's gonna go over asking.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
there's also different factors with foreclosure. It's like what you see, what you get. Let's just say you saw it in day one, where
Yeah.
saw it the first time. You might see it where when you take possession, the appliances are gone or it's completely beat up.
Exactly.
So again, that's protecting my clients in the end of the day, right? Especially if you're a first-time buyer.
Gotcha.
For an investment property,
Too risky.
not in this market.
Yeah.
Of my eyes, right?
Yeah.
But then again, some people, I know a lot of realtors that purchased foreclosures and still had a positive cash. But
Exactly.
it's just more, for me, I'm a little bit more conservative that way.
Exactly. Because
Okay.
you know that's more to lose than to gain.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
So next, if we talked about foreclosures, what about buying house used as show homes?
Yeah, I think that's you
That's a
can't
good
really
idea.
you can't really go wrong. There's
Yeah.
there's a couple builders out there that does a lease back, so they'll still use it
Yeah.
over
Okay.
time, and then they'll basically rent it off. from
Rent
you.
it off later on. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, sometimes, and this is where I advise my clients when we're buying new builds. Sometimes there's too much of a wow factor that it doesn't actually appreciate its value.
Exactly.
So it is a mixed bag for me. But again, if it is a good price, then it's all good, right?
Yeah.
Because
All
it is
good.
really depends on what they priced it at.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of conditions,
A
right?
lot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about paying houses upfront?
Paying no, I'm a strong believer of debt.
I disagree.
No, I kind of you use debt as a leverage.
I know it is.
Yeah.
See, I always tell her about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
You
always
use it-
brings me bad juju because you need more debt. I always tell her she needs more debt.
But in a good way, right? In a
Yes,
good way.
yes.
Like I don't see where, like as I mentioned with liquid.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like if you put
Liquidity.
$700,000 in a
Yes.
house and put all your money in that,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that. But if
Yeah.
you put 20% down, or even like I'll give you an example, right? Like with this real estate market, a lot of people were like 20% is the best scenario.
Correct.
It is true, but at the
Easier for them. Yeah.
But if 5%, if you're able to purchase a home with 5% down,
Yeah.
right, and you purchase that first property, instead
Yeah.
of waiting to use all that, because there is other fees as well.
A lot. Yeah.
There are other fees as well when you're putting 5%, because there's
Correct.
that mortgage insurance and
Everything. Yeah.
But when you see the appreciation with the Calgary market, like again back in 2021, 2022, you can find properties, detached homes
Yeah.
that are 500 grand. Now the benchmark now is again they
700.
just released it as 700,000.
700,000.
So your 5% down actually benefited because you've
Yes,
appreciated value up to
yes.
11, 13, 14%.
Times 3 or
Exactly.
4, that 5%.
Now you can
Yeah.
refinance and take out equity and buy another investment. So that is
True.
that is leveraging your debt.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. Well, that if you liquid, if everything
Pure
that
liquid,
liquid is
yes.
everything is on that house, but if you have extra liquids in there that's just sitting, might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about fully furnished houses?
Fully furnished houses. So there's times that I've written a contract when. So here's the funny thing about sellers. If it is on the agent remarks that says seller is moving,
Yeah.
I'll put that on the offer actually,
Yeah.
or on a side
Yes.
note.
On the side note, yeah.
Especially for first-time buyers.
Correct, yeah.
But if it's not gonna help my client get a better price,
Yeah.
then I just leave it.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Yeah.
Community with lake access.
Yeah.
Lake,
It
yeah.
really depends, right? Like
Depends.
Yeah.
you know,
Personality. It's a personality.
it's a personality thing, right? So
Yeah.
I'm kind of over here.
In between.
Yeah.
In between.
Yeah.
You know, I have clients that bought lake communities in Auburn Bay, Mahogany. They never use it.
No, I know. And they're paying for it.
They're paying for it. right?
Exactly.
And you
yeah.
know how Filipinos are with their skin, right? They
Yeah.
the sun,
I
they
don't wanna
use
get
with an
dark.
umbrella.
Yeah, bikini man.
So again, it depends.
You're on the
preference.
fence. You're on
Yeah,
the fence
I
on
have a preference,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Shoveling.
I did
Oh
it
no,
last
no good.
night.
I did it yesterday too.
I'm
Where's my
throwing
phone?
my garbage and my snow and my backyard is up to here and I go like, do I really have to do this?
Yes.
It's no good for me.
It's definitely no good for me.
No good.
It's frustrating because like all my neighbors, their driveway is like
Well maintained.
well maintained, and I'm here with my wife and my little kid. My kid is like just wanted to help, of course, just putting it back, and I'm just like, okay, you know, let's
No more
yeah.
shovel for you. Just sit down there and
Yes.
watch. Yeah.
No, I just let her fun.
It's fun.
I just shoveled the sidewalk, and it's still a little patchy on the white.
well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh
Yeah.
well, it's fine.
Okay, I don't have that problem.
Wow.
I have 3 boys.
Oh,
I have 3
yeah.
big
She's
boys.
Yeah, just like my mom. My mom had 3 boys.
Yes,
Yeah.
So they're big guys. So
Yeah.
if that becomes my problem, please, oh my gosh,
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble. They will be in trouble. So what about buying houses in Facebook Marketplace?
Oh my gosh.
You know, if it's a good deal, it's a good deal.
Doesn't matter where it
It
is.
doesn't matter what it is, right? Like in the end of the
Wow.
day, I want my clients to make sure that, you know, I'll give you an example. Like, again, right? Like I had a client, hey, you know what? Like we decided that there's this private sale,
Yeah.
and it's my cousin.
Yeah.
Go for it, jump it. If it's a
Yeah.
good deal
Yeah.
and it benefits you
And you like it.
and you like
can
it,
afford it.
go for it.
Yeah.
Jump into
Okay.
it. I'll
Yeah.
get the approval.
Yeah.
You know. Obviously, some people look at it as like, oh, where's your real estate commission and all that stuff? No, at the end of the day, long story short, someone's taking pictures of me. I'm so used to this. Sorry, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But long story short, like that client came back to me. It's like, hey, my cousin's looking to buy a house.
Yeah. Mhm.
So again, providing expert advice by not even getting
Anything from it.
anything from
Yes.
it, because
Yeah.
like I said, one of the reasons why I become a realtor is to help the Filipino community.
Correct. Yeah.
And last question.
Yeah.
Okay, house insurance.
House insurance. Define house insurance because it is all varies.
Oh my gosh! See, now I'm
define
being
the-
asked to define. This is not a question.
There's so many different factors behind it, right? Like,
Yes.
It's like there's just one line.
So, like for
No.
example, house insurance is this like in a nutshell, like for us,
Okay.
is it applicable or is it required to have a
Yes.
house insurance
Again, it's different. It's dependent on your
Different in
preference,
different
right? Because there's also
situations, yeah.
life insurance as well too.
that carries
Right,
out
that carries
that,
on, right? Like
yeah.
I have life insurance. If something happens to me, knock on wood again.
Yeah, it covers
right?
everything.
It covers everything,
Okay.
right? So it really just depends on. And one thing, I would always recommend a financial planner.
yes.
Work with you, right?
Agreed. Financial
Because
planner.
you'll see that a lot of the products like overlap each other.
Yeah,
And so it might just be a waste.
it does.
It's just like real estate, right?
Yes.
Everyone's a financial planner, right? Right? Like, and but there is a few, like for example, like I have a really good friend. His name's Hervin, and he gives this unbiased opinion on what works.
And that's what we need.
Yeah.
It's the unbiased opinion, fresh set of eyes that is looking at a situation
Yes.
and give you the direction that you're going.
Yeah.
And whether or not the client will take it or leave it, it's
Yeah.
on the client.
Yeah.
At least you provided them with that service, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. All right. Well, that was so much fun, Mr. Eric Blas. To be honest with you, we learn more from this question, from this game.
Yes.
More part of
More
the interview
parts.
at this point as
Of
well. And we
course.
learn a lot of things from Eric as well. This we promise you because we know that it's really a short interview. We will bring him back, and at that segment of the show or episode of the show, we will provide an open line for our viewers to ask questions, so that we could be able to kind of tackle all those consumers
Wow.
questions in real estate as well. So
that will be a
something-
new twist.
exactly a new
Right?
twist.
Yeah.
And
Keep it
because-
live. Let's do it.
Yes, even live. Yes, Mr. Eric Blas, ladies and gentlemen.
So last call for our
amazing giveaway.
Last chance alert, all good viewers, our amazing giveaway is about to end. And we don't want you to miss out on winning Seafood City gift cards. Here's a quick reminder of how to enter. Like and follow our Facebook page, A&G Associates. Share this live video to spread the joy. Tag or mention 3 friends in the comments section. For our international viewers, the person with the most shares wins a fantastic international prize. Hurry! Follow all 3 mechanics for your chance to win big.
So stay tuned for the winners' announcements we will share on our Facebook page, A&G Associates. Rest assured, we'll also personally notify you.
Also, don't forget to follow and subscribe to the social media accounts of Golden Gate Media. Of course, on Facebook, that's Golden Gate Media. TikTok at goldengatemedia.ca. Of course, and YouTube, Golden Gate Media.
So if you missed our previous episodes, you can watch all of them at our YouTube channel. Binge watch now.
You better get in there, people, because we're watching you. All right. So, Jam, would you like to present our
course.
gift to Mr. Eric?
Ta-da! This is, of course, you will
wow.
now
Thank you.
join the exclusive club that owns this bottle.
Oh,
so there are
perfect.
only a few people all
Yes.
over Calgary
Thank you so much.
who has that special thing
It's
from
bubbly.
AG and
Yeah.
Associates.
I would like to take my family for.
The Oscars at Asian Associates.
Yeah, I'm an alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding. No, no, thank you so much.
bubbly. So
Oh,
there's
even
no
better.
alcohol.
I love bubbly. Yeah, no, that's perfect. That's perfect.
We're bubbly
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
So, do you have any last words to share to our guests? Where can they contact you? What is your
Yes.
contact information?
Yes.
Any social media accounts that they can reach out to you?
Yeah, you can contact me at 403-763-9130. You can also look up the Blas Group. And pretty much, yeah, that's kind of how it works here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And we heard that you have a giveaway from to our lucky viewers as well, Eric. So
Yeah.
tell them what we have in store for them.
So I was still thinking about it. But
You're still thinking about it?
But we're gonna do $500 gift card of your choice.
Wow, there you go.
Your choice, right? So it could be an Amazon gift card. The reason why I said that is just in case we have viewers from the Philippines.
Yes.
Right? So that we can actually send it to them. And yeah, again, or $500 cash, because I know it does help. Maybe it might help in the
A lot of people.
A lot of people. Right?
Thank you so
your
much.
choice. Yeah.
International viewers, you heard that. $500 cash for our international viewers or for our local guests, our local viewers. Anyways, we could be able to have a gift card of your choice, $500. So share this video and you might be the lucky winner of this giveaway from the empire of Mr. Eric Blas.
That's so exciting.
Yes.
You're very
That-
generous.
Thank you.
Very generous. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. That concludes our episode for today. Signing off with positivity in every line.
Join us every Thursday at 5 p.m. for another journey into brightness and delight.
Until next time, stay positive. Keep it good.
As it should, let the goodness within set the mood where every moment feels
All good.